If you could change one housing policy tomorrow, what would it be?
People are gonna be in my DMs and emails going off of me.
The misconception that you need to have perfect credit to qualify to buy a home.
So who's actually the better team?
Okay, so I'm not talking about that. We who?
We you.
Dana,
Let's do it.
how's your day going?
My day's going good. I had a nice, beautiful scenic
Thank you for
route.
driving all the way out to Lake Oswego.
It's cool. I love it. I'll get some shopping in while I'm out here.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I will do that. It's beautiful out here. I don't get a chance to come out much.
Yeah, we've lived out here for the last 10 years and we like it here. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that purchase loan.
Yeah, you did. And we bought at the same time.
Pretty much, I think.
We got married, we bought at the same time and we got married within 4 months apart, something like that.
Wow.
And we have the same style of house.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, we have the 90s colonial
Okay.
style. So
Okay.
Identical.
that wasn't planned. It
Wow.
just- yeah.
Whitman, right? Whitman Avenue?
You are definitely connected.
Yeah.
We are.
Well, Dana, thank you so much for joining us today. We call this the closing table. We actually came up with a name after we shot the first episode. Remember that?
Yep.
We did. And it's a bit of a metaphor.
All organic.
It's all organic. And it's a bit of a metaphor because it's not just about signing a real estate deal. I think every life-changing decision happens at a closing table, whether you're buying a house or getting married or buying a business. So, and you are like the representation of that because your organization is awesome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about, just start with PHC. Tell us a little bit about PHC.
Portland Housing Center. And we go by PHC.
Okay.
Actually, we are attempting to explore ways to adjust our name because we are bigger than just Portland. We serve all
wow.
of Oregon. So look out for that next year. But
Breaking info. I like it.
Yeah, I think this is my first time. I'm going public now.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
We can hold off the episode until you do that.
No, it's totally fine. Get ready for it. But Portland Housing Center is a HUD certified counseling agency. Okay. That's what we're most known for. Our mission and vision is to serve people and make sure that they have access to home ownership. But secondary, we are a mortgage broker. So we have first mortgage loan products, but mostly what we're known for is our down payment assistance. And so we're a CDFI. That gives us the certification and credentials to do a lot of things and ask for a lot of money. So that's one of the things. We are a NeighborWorks chartered organization. So we receive a lot of funding from NeighborWorks. And we have a lot of funders around the state and nationally.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Well, I thought before we dive in, I wanted to sort of introduce you formally because we wrote a little bio for you. So let's make this official.
Okay.
Today at the closing table, we're thrilled to welcome Dana Fuller Shephard. Since January 2023, Dana has led the Portland Housing Center, Oregon's statewide HUD certified counseling agency, a community development financial institution, a first mortgage broker, as you mentioned, and after joining as deputy director in 2022. You bring more than 20 years opening doors to homeownership and to marginalized communities, including running homeownership and home retention programs at the City of Portland Housing Bureau. Dana's journey came full circle. She first came to PHC as a client in the 90s.
Yes.
Is that, I've heard that,
true.
that is true?
All right.
Love it. A Portland native, community banking advisor, housing advocate, and co-director of Sebe Khan that you'll tell us a little bit more about. It's an African dance group. So please welcome Dana.
Thank you.
Dana, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having
So
me.
awesome to have you.
Yeah.
And you guys have a little bit of history.
We do, yeah. And if you don't mind,
Yes.
I wanted to take it back to Portland in the 90s.
Okay.
So I brought this little piece of historical documentation here. This is Benson versus Jefferson basketball program from 1992.
PIL.
Yes. So this is so Dana went to Jefferson, I went to Benson, and we had some serious rivalries back in the days, didn't we?
Oh my, yeah. And some fun too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Standing room only.
Oh my goodness.
10, 20, 30-year alumni filling the gym. I mean, it was some of the most exciting basketball of my life when I played basketball in college, but nothing really compared to those games. And even like you were a cheerleader
I was
there.
a varsity cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
remember, I even remember we had some dance-offs at times
Yeah.
with the cheerleaders.
Yeah, I was responsible for getting the crowd going.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys definitely beat us with that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
We
Sorry,
had no chance.
Benson. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was actually the better team?
Okay, so I'm not talking about stats. So I was there. I cheered for every single sport. So I didn't really pay attention, to be honest with you. I know we did a heck of a good job. We had other rivals too. So
Yes.
Grand Generals were our rivals. I can't say I really was tracking Benson because something about Grant, we just like, for some reason, just went crazy. And I don't know. But I don't have the stats. I
No,
think we
you know-
did better in basketball.
You know, in 1992 during this season,
Yeah.
you guys did better.
Okay.
I think you were third in state.
Okay.
In 1993, we were better, and we went 2-0 against Jefferson. In 1994,
I'm gonna have to check that.
we were better. We went 2-0 against Jefferson. I've never lost to Jefferson since I started at Benson.
We will look this up after the podcast,
yeah.
and we will put up the numbers, I think.
So you've never
Never lost. Never lost to Jefferson.
Let's put that on record. Okay.
Never lost to Jefferson, but and you guys on the dance side never lost to Benson. So-
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And I had to guard Denmark Reed.
He was
He was a
absolutely a monster.
Yes,
Quick.
he was. Oh gosh, yeah.
Quick.
I didn't even sleep the night before.
Yes. Yes.
Scared.
Yeah.
But all
Had
that
you
stuff.
tripping over your feet?
Oh, well, and
You
also
said you're not gonna let me go that far. Go ahead.
when we played at Jefferson like that, and also the crowds, and
Intimidating.
Denmark used to talk. He used to give me
Yes.
an earful.
Yes.
So yeah, there was a little bit of he was fierce. I was a little
Yes, he
scared.
was.
But you know what? I stepped up to the challenge and we got the
What
victory.
position did you play?
I played two guard just like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were starting guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people from your generation actually went to play college and then the NBA? Do we
So
know?
the funny thing is we have one NBA
We have a
player.
couple of NBA
we have
players.
we have one of the best coaches in the NBA who's a former NBA player, Ime Udoka.
Yes. Yes.
So
Wait, you said we who? He
we
didn't-
you.
Oh, I was
We
gonna
you.
say, wait a minute, you're claiming our
So
Democrats.
let's
Okay.
now we're PIL as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Got it?
Wait a minute, you're taking our folks here. He went to
See,
Jefferson.
this is what we do. All of a sudden, you're back in the groove.
Yes. All right, we're friends
We-
again. Okay. All right.
We had Ime Udoka.
Okay. Yeah.
But Ime, I'm sorry, we did beat you twice, so
Yes,
we
see, I
did
can't
not
say.
lose the
I
Ime.
can't confirm or deny.
Who else? Denmark didn't quite get to the NBA, but we had plenty of players in the PIL
Yeah,
that have
yeah.
been to the NBA.
Yeah.
Years before, we had Damon Stoudemire out of
Yep,
Wilson,
absolutely.
Terrell Brandon out of Grant.
Yes, he's a lot. I shouldn't say a lot older. I forget I'm on a podcast.
He is older.
He's a little bit older.
He's like a late
He's
80s. Yeah, late 80s, and Damon was like
But everyone else
1990.
is 90s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you and I started playing basketball together, we talked a little bit about this last episode. I'm okay playing basketball. I'm not that great, but I'm quicker than most. I can run and I have some lungs. I had never played with somebody that has your moves because you could just shoot 3-pointers and at will you would just go right by me. At 40, we played at 42, 43. I mean, those moves, just
so fun.
That's the last time y'all played against each other?
Well,
Maybe mid-40s.
Mid-40s,
Okay.
yeah.
Javier had an injury that has taken him off the court,
taken
and I miss him. I want to see him on the court.
I just look at my knee. Yeah.
Oh, ooh.
That's on the record. Yeah.
Right.
It just went out.
You
Patella went
can't
out.
play with that.
Well, it was 3 years ago. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we played though. I love playing. What I like playing against Javier is because he will run for days, and he wants to beat me so bad that he is all crazy on the defensive side. He's just I want to get one victory, and we'll play 3-4 times a setting every time we go out and play, and maybe in a full year, he might get 2 wins. And
Yeah.
he loves it.
Okay.
He will yell and jump up and down. I love playing against Javier.
So you're still playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still play about 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh, wow.
I just love it. It's it's my if I'm gonna exercise, I
Yeah,
have fun.
that's it. And it
I'll
goes
just go
by
to a
fast.
gym and just
Yeah.
run up and down
That's
by
me and
myself.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's same.
Tell us a little bit about your personal story.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think everybody knows you that you're the executive director at PHC. You've been in housing your entire career.
Yeah.
Who's Dana and where does she come from?
Yeah, I'm getting older, so the story gets longer. But just as succinctly as I can put it, I feel like I just have like three worlds that merge together. But I'm a Portland native, like you said in my introduction, and I started a dance life in Harriet Tubman Middle School. That's where it started for me. But then when I got to Jefferson, which is a performing arts school, I started loving dance, loving. And then before probably my junior year, I started making money in a way. I had to be very careful. I used to just throw this around and say I dance and make money, but it was a professional dance company, Northwest African American Ballet.
Nice.
So I started making a little bit of money probably my junior year. I was missing school and
Oh, wow.
performing
Very cool.
and everything. I could not be a Jefferson dancer because of that, because I
Oh.
was absent from school. But the director, who's very close to me, he was a director at the time. I started working then. So right after high school, I didn't go to college because I was traveling the world. I went a lot of places. And so I didn't go to college, but also my parents were kind of like, we don't really want you to go to college. You're only 16, because I graduated at 16 years old. But somehow I was still going to like Europe and Africa. But anyway, so
That's awesome.
I
couldn't trust my son to go to Europe at 16.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go right then. It took me a couple of years.
Couldn't trust myself.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
myself,
It took me a few years.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, I became a mom pretty young. I was 18 years old. I became a mom, and I started working for a credit analytics firm. I think that's really why
Oh, wow.
how I got to Portland
Right.
Housing Center. In my
Yeah, you had that background. I remember.
I worked for Credco.
Yep.
Their name was not, it was Credco. It changed. First American, all of these things. So that's where I started my career. And I was in customer service in a cubicle. And then I was working with Wells Fargo. And then they said, hey, they introduced me to Portland Housing Center and said that you can buy a house. And I was like 20 years old at the time. My boyfriend, who then became my husband, had a settlement from a car accident. And I went to Portland Housing Center. And honestly, I don't have this like struggle story. I thought I was renting a house, to be honest with you. I don't have this, let me try to figure it out. They had a down payment assistance. Somebody found me a home, and it was a ragged home. Like, it was a fixer-upper, and we purchased the home. And I was 23 years old, he 26, and my payment was $825 a month. It was 5% interest rate, and I was like, I'm never selling this. This is the greatest interest rate.
This is in the 90s?
This is actually, so yes, it was 90s.
Okay.
It was 1998.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Great.
was 1998. And so I purchased my home, and we were there. And I still was dancing. I still was traveling. I still was doing all the things. My family started growing and everything. And then First American was laying off. And there was Portland Housing Center ready to catch me after 15 years in me at Credco.
Yeah.
I became a counselor, and I wanted to give back.
Yeah.
And I had familiarity with Portland Housing Center just because of my own experience. And I was like, this is the place for me. So I was a counselor there, still dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing never stopped. I don't even have to put that in that. I've been running a company or another, or co-directing a company still to this day. And then I went to the city of Portland for a while. My husband passed away. I went to the city of Portland managing their homeownership programs until the executive director of Portland Housing Center said she was ready to retire for real this time.
Yeah.
And she asked me if I would come in and take her place, and I so graciously accepted. Probably the second time, maybe not the first time. The second time I accepted, and that's where I'm at. And that's
Yeah,
where
I loved
thrive.
hearing about that when you got that
Yeah.
position. I was like, go Dana.
Yeah, I was honored that she would think that I would be capable of doing that. Portland Housing Center has been around for 35 years.
Yeah.
So
quite a
I'm
compliment.
It
Yeah.
is extremely wonderful.
But you got the
compliment.
background. I mean, you've earned it.
I did, because even when
Yeah.
I went to Portland Housing Bureau, I was the funder.
Yeah.
So I knew about back office. I
Sure.
never have detached myself from Portland Housing Center
Okay.
since 2011.
Okay, very nice.
So, and that's why I felt comfortable enough to come as executive director too. I know about the organization.
Yeah, I remember when you got to the Portland Housing Center as you were a home buying
That's where I
specialist.
met you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was 15 years ago.
And Imelda was there.
Yes.
And we were working with her. And that was, I mean, we did some great work back then.
Oh my goodness. And Imelda was absolutely amazing. She mentored me through that.
Yeah, she was fantastic. And
that
now
whole
she's
process.
she's out in Texas originating
Living her
loans.
best life, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imelda's a good friend, and
I met Imelda through Javier. So it's all,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Imelda, I met Imelda back in 2006 when I started in real estate, and she was an escrow officer. And I needed to connect with as many people that spoke Spanish in the industry because that was my niche market. We talked a little bit about this last time. But what I like to say about the Portland Housing Center is through the financial crisis in 2008, that's what actually saved my career because I had become really niche at the beginning, working majority with Spanish-speaking clients. And, you know, unfortunately, when the market crashed, also, unfortunately, that demographic, you know, especially people that don't have a lot of funds or maybe they didn't buy their home with a large down payment, or maybe they got a predatory loan, those people were underwater with their mortgages, right? So, but by 2008, I had started teaching classes at the Portland Housing Center, and my market completely diversified. Yeah. So
The availability of those loans was gone, too. So there needed to be some help. Right. And it came in the form of the Portland Housing Center at the right time.
They recruited me to the Portland Housing Center to teach classes in Spanish. And then, you know, I started teaching, you know, all the other classes as well. But what are some of your favorite programs at the Portland Housing Center? Because you guys have so much cool stuff.
Hands down. I'll tell you. Getting your house in order, that 5-week financial fitness course for African Americans is one of the reasons why the first time when I was leaving in 2015 that I actually cried because I did not want to let that go. It was so meaningful for the people that were in my circle, in my network, to be a part of that.
That sounds great.
So,
can you tell us about that one?
So Getting Your House in Order, it was actually curated by Rhea Combs. She's a curator for the African American Museum in DC as well. So in partnership with the author of D Free, I can't remember the name of the gentleman right now, but they have this really what's considered a gold star financial education, and it's exclusively for Black African Americans to speak about their finances, the challenges and opportunities in a space that they can really share. And the curriculum is really structured to those challenges. And so Getting Your House in Order, you know, I was there at the beginning of it, and it was hard to pass along. And then other than that, the IDA program, I've seen the IDA program save lives, right?
Yep.
And
Jasper,
individual development account. I got to be careful with my acronyms today because they flow out. Yes. It's a Oregon state program, and it's not.
It's a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 matching?
It actually has gotten to 5-to-1.
5-to-1 matching.
Yes.
So every dollar that you save, they give you 5.
Yes.
And you can save for a down payment.
Yes.
And, yep.
Yes. We particularly administer the homeownership, but it has grown. The IDA program, they have it for businesses, for cars.
Oh, wow.
We don't do any of that, but there are other IDA programs.
Does it vary? Are all IDA programs in the state of Oregon, do they all have the same match, or does it vary, you know, based on which? You know what?
I think I can't speak too much about it as far as how that goes, because it's a political thing. But I do, what I recall is that we get some control over over the match to some degree. We get to do that.
Nice.
It's just a matter of how many people we want to serve. How can we serve them?
I see. Yeah.
And those types of things. So it's different. Slightly for the organizations that administer it.
That's awesome.
But those two, Getting Your House in Order and the IDA program, not just because of the money, but that's the habits that are created while you're saving and waiting for that.
I agree. Match. And I love, from a lending standpoint, I love clients that have IDA programs. I mean, because it actually makes for a pretty easy loan to put together. I mean, they're really nice and clean to document. You know, and along the way, the home buyers are learning as they're going through that process. And so it's I really love that idea. Yep. Skin in the game.
And you know what I don't think most people know is that the Portland Housing Center also, you know, being a housing nonprofit organization, has access to other down payment assistance programs that you can layer into the IDA, into other programs. So, you know, I've helped a lot of people that maybe they don't have a lot of money for down payment, and you can have up to 50 to 60 to $70,000 just in down payment, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So that is where,
Yes.
real change happens,
Yes.
especially within minorities and communities of color. Because I know that, not only the African American community, you guys have Spanish speaking
Yes.
staff.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little more
Yes,
about that?
absolutely. So we are a community development financial institution, and our two targets are Black, African American, and Hispanic Latinx communities. So unapologetically, that is who we serve. We
Sure.
say it loud and clear, and that should be reflected in our staff, which it is. So we have several, like you said, several Spanish-speaking staff members, board members, all of this, our realtor partners, all of the such. So yeah, we are making sure that we are able to meet people where they are.
Yeah.
And so that's our focus, and yeah, we love it. We love it.
Dana, what fears or barriers do you see first-time home buyers having? And everybody talks about affordability right now,
Yeah.
right? And interest rates being so high. From your lens, what do you think is the biggest barrier for people right now?
It changed, right? We've been in this business for decades now. It changed. Pandemic was a thing that people were scared of, and they had to get past that. I can say a million things based on our history in housing, but now it is a psychological fear right now, and people are waiting for something to happen. It feels like, to me, like they're waiting for interest rates to
Yes.
drop or prices to change. They don't know if they're ready, even if they're financially ready.
What do you say to them?
Yeah.
Or what's going to happen with tariffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these new things that
All
have been
these
introduced into
things that-
to our economic life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And people are just fearful. Exactly. The administration
Yeah.
right now, do I buy a house? Is it a good time? So our counselors, they are trained, well trained. They're HUD certified, right? They're well trained to be generalists and not go too deep into, providing any direction, but support.
Right.
And so what they say is, your time is your time. Let's get your finances together so that whoever you go see, whoever you're working with, whatever realtor, whatever lender you're working with, that you lay out your package and it looks good. Now, if you mentally hold back, I'm here to catch you. I'm here to push you along. I'm here to get you through that space. So they basically have to be really patient, because right now people are just scared.
Yeah.
And it depends on what community you're from too. That right now people don't want to give their social security numbers,
Right.
Yeah.
all of those things. So it just depends on who it is and their situation and what their fear is.
And it also, that brings me back to, like, if we're talking about support, and general support, I mean, we're not economists. We follow economists, but at the same time, if you look at the history of the housing market as an asset and as a performing asset, even if you would have purchased during the financial meltdown and held on to that property, you'd be sitting pretty right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. It's never a bad thing to buy housing.
And I think that people don't realize that it was a different problem, right? Because people that bought those homes for the financial crisis, I would say a big majority of them came in with no money down sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
and then
That was me.
and then as soon as the market shifts, or maybe you lose your job, or you hear that your house is worth less than what you bought it for,
That's the big one.
if you don't have skin in the game, then that's why a lot of people just decided to sell all at the same time.
Yep.
And that's what created
Or not just sell, just walk away from your payment.
or just stop making payments.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tricky. I was one of those stated income folks for my second home that we purchased. I was one of those folks.
I was one for my first.
Yeah, and then I had a
yeah.
balloon payment coming up, and then 2008, 2009, my house was worth less. I had to wait it out, but it takes experience.
Yeah.
For that. I had to figure out some other resources for it, but I waited it out. I came up on top. I haven't had a bad real estate transaction personally.
That's great.
Just yet. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah. And, I've been a partner with you guys since 2006. And I know, Jeff, you've worked with Portland Housing Center. How can realtors and lenders and people that just want to contribute to the Portland Housing Center, how can we do that?
Oh, we love it. We love it. We have our Home Buying 101 courses. As you know, those are 8-hour courses that talk about everything to prepare people for homeownership. That also is a HUD certified course and required for many of the down payment assistance.
You do that online right now?
Yeah, we
There's
do it
in-person
online.
and
There
online.
are some in person as well. So we do like to have visitors, professionals come in and speak to folks at those courses. So our partner lenders, our partner realtors, things like that. And to do that, we do have a lending director, Yesenia Juarez, who manages that in that process. So that is there. We have a list of realtors. Thank you very much. That are vetted, that have experience, that we hand them this list and say, listen, here's about 10, I don't know the exact number, 10 to 12 folks that have served our clients before, have done well. They don't have to go looking for anything. They love that list.
Nice.
They love it. They love it. So our
You got some
partner
good people on
realtors-
that list,
Yeah,
including
we
yours
absolutely
truly.
do. We absolutely do, and I'm so thankful for it. So we just make sure that folks have a good support system. I mean, we have even inspectors, a couple of them if they need help, but usually the realtors and lenders already have a team of people, and if we trust them, if we trust you all, everything is going to work out.
I think clients also appreciate the fact that they have a unbiased organization, sort of like quarterbacking the whole transaction, right? Especially if you're getting down payment assistance and other funds. It takes away the, people being nervous about are you getting taken advantage of by somebody. Having you side by side with clients is really, really important. And like I said, it saved my career literally in 2008 because I was all of a sudden I had a room full of 30 people that I was teaching classes to.
Yes.
So
yes.
thank you
and that
for having us.
exposure. Yeah, absolutely. And we are good at, let me just say, Portland Housing Center, we're good at it, and we're known for providing the down payment assistance you were talking about leveraging.
Right.
Through the state, federal,
Great at it.
everything.
Yes.
Like if money starts getting low, we're going to figure out how to get some more so that we can have a second mortgage product or a down payment assistance. We're going to make sure that we have some funds to fill the gaps as much as we possibly can. Obviously, it's not in abundance. It doesn't meet the need, but that's what we are known for, is making sure that there's down payment assistance for folks.
That's awesome.
Dana, so what's the best way for our listeners to support the Portland Housing Center, whether through donations, volunteering, or community outreach?
Yeah, we have an Instagram page, PDX Housing Center. I think that's what it's called. I should have gotten that together. I should have been ready for that. We have an Instagram page and a Facebook page, Portland Housing Center. You will find out about everything and how to reach out to us. We are always hoping that folks could donate to us, or actually volunteer opportunities are coming up as well. We want people to do that. People don't know it, but we do provide refinance too. So it's not just a mortgage. We say it's a mission as well. So that's a way to give back because it helps us with our counseling department. But our website provides ways to donate, monthly giving, one-time giving. We have events. We're out in the community. We have a large project coming along, Williams and Russell, where we're investing into this 20 new townhomes right in the center.
Nice.
Of
That's
North
great.
Northeast. Yes. From the legacy for home ownership. Yes. So
That's
that's
awesome.
pretty amazing. So it's kind of a high profile type of
Sounds like it, yeah.
investment too. Just it's some history behind that with legacy and
Sure,
mail.
yeah.
So
Oh, yes, I
yeah.
know.
So that's pretty exciting for us. But yeah, you can donate. Absolutely, we accept them.
Great.
Great. Awesome. Well, Dana,
Okay.
let's so at the end of our podcast we like to play games because I'm a game
Okay.
I'm a game guy.
Okay.
We're gamers.
We're gamers. So these are not cigars. I smoke them all.
They're gone.
Just kidding.
All right.
So these are going to be rapid fire questions. We're going to pick out a cue card, and we each get to answer whatever is on the card. Okay. So I'm going to pick out the first one, and we're going to rotate, and then there's 10 of them. We'll see if we get through all of them. All right.
That's it.
Let's do it. Okay. Myth or truth? You need 20% down to buy a home?
Come on.
Come on.
Myth.
Myth.
Absolutely a myth.
What's the lowest?
0.
Zero?
Zero.
Yes.
Let's
Give
try.
you money.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Nothing.
Gone.
Yes.
All right. You take the second one.
All right,
Or you
let's
could
see.
just
Okay.
choke 'em.
All right.
Oh, please.
Would you rather sell a haunted house or live in one for free for a year. I'm not living in a
Sell.
haunted house.
Sell all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not living in a haunted house.
I've actually sold a couple.
done.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No?
Living for a year. That's not even a good.
No, I don't even go in the park at the dark.
Okay, what do we have here? One financial myth that drives you crazy.
Huh.
Well, as the lender on the
the
panel
lender
here,
on the panel.
I'm going to say that the misconception that you need to have perfect credit to qualify to buy a home. I mean, that's one of the biggest fears out there, and it is such a huge myth.
Can you talk about like credit score numbers?
I mean, credit score numbers, I mean, you can go all the way down to the lower 500s if you have 10% down with an FHA loan.
that's good information.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an easy loan to get done.
It's not going to be the perfect rate. And it's
Yes,
not gonna be the best
but let's
terms,
just say, like, you see a lot of people that don't have great credit. Let's say, you know, a lower 600 score. You can get a fantastic loan with a 610, 620 score.
And a lot of people don't know that. I think that a lot of people are
Yeah.
like, oh, if my credit's below 640, I can't get anything.
Right.
So
Right.
Yes.
this is what this game is for.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, your turn, buddy.
All right. All right, let's see. Well, fixed rate or adjustable rate?
Fixed.
Fixed.
But adjustable rates have worked.
But, like for investors?
Hey, for anybody, you know,
Yeah.
because over the last 2-3 years, there have been some portfolio arms out there that have been way lower than the fixed rate market. So those loans are fantastic. Most of them are gone now. Most of that money's gone. But adjustable rates have really helped over the last few years.
Yeah. I think you got to know what you're doing.
That's it. That's the point.
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
We work with first time home buyers, so I would always I'm always going to say fixed rate. But
Agreed.
An
Yep.
adjustable rate happened to work for me one time.
Right.
It's working for me on that home you helped me purchase out there on the coast.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Best piece of housing advice you've ever received. Ooh, housing advice. Don't defer maintenance.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Don't try to time the market. Buy now, buy 5 years ago. It's always going to go
That's
up.
true.
Buy as
Yeah.
soon as you can when you have everything else in
Okay.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try to flick this?
Yeah.
That looks good. Yeah, okay.
That
All
just made it fun. I like it. Favorite Portland neighborhood? No judgment.
Oh,
I'm going to say I got two, but it's going to be 1A, 1B. I got Laurelhurst 1A. I got Irvington 1B.
oh, I like those. Oh, favorite. Oh, gosh. It's changed over the years.
I know. It's a tough one.
That is hard.
'Cause-
If I'm walking, it's Laurelhurst.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm walking around, that's where it is. But I love Alberta District.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's a favorite. I'm gonna keep going. I like Northeast Portland.
Yes.
Like the hood.
Just in
The old
general,
hood
too.
and the
Yeah.
new hood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm gonna go against the grain. I moved out here to the west side, Westlake, about 10 years ago. So I'm gonna stay around here.
Okay.
But then Northeast Portland would be my second. Laurelhurst would be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's walking, and that's beautiful.
Yes. But all neighborhoods are great.
Yes.
Yeah.
but-
Yes. Yes. Face West. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. We have a few more. Okay. If you could change one housing policy tomorrow, what would it be?
Ooh,
Good question for Dana.
a housing policy. Oh, let's see. That one is hard. There's so much going on right now. Right now, we have very strict housing policies. People are gonna be in my DMs and emails going off for me. Yeah. Right now, there's some zoning that I don't quite agree with, and I won't get into the. I think Portland's particularly can do better with the zoning and then the infill decisions and everything like that. So
I would agree with that.
yes, absolutely.
Remove the red tape.
Yes,
More housing
absolutely.
production.
Yes,
absolutely. I think that our government is trying to do that right now. We just have to go through all the rigmarole and all the red tape
Absolutely.
and all the bureaucracy that
Yeah.
goes along
Yes.
with so many years of being kind of conservative in that regard.
Yes. We need
But
to make
everybody
some.
understands.
Yeah, we need to actually build some homes. We're not.
Seriously.
We got to get it done.
Yes.
Get it done. All right.
Yeah.
Let's flip that over there.
Wow.
Is this on me? Okay. What's the first home you ever lived in? Describe it in 3 words.
So you can remember how to do it.
I've ever lived in.
I'm gonna say the first home I ever bought, because that's what I'm thinking. The first home I ever lived in. I mean, that's the home you grew up in. So I think that you're talking about the first home that we've ever purchased.
I think you can interpret it in whatever way.
Three words: a great, memorable experience.
Okay. All right. My dad lives in the home today that I was brought home from the hospital in. So he's still
wow.
there.
History.
Let's just say it's history. It's old, but it works.
I like it.
I'm gonna go back to Ecuador. I'm from Ecuador.
Okay.
Born and raised there. My parents moved the family out to the country back in the 80s. My grandpa had some property out in rural Quito. And the three words that I remember are like, there was this big house, big land. We inherited 3 German Shepherds, no neighbors, and it was scary because I was, I didn't have a lot of friends around. I didn't have any neighbors, so that was it. Yeah. All right.
Is it me or Dana?
It's you.
All right. Pre-approval or pre-qualification? What's better and why?
Pre-approval, right?
That pre-qualification
we
got us
know.
in trouble. I mean, people just really think that's supposed to go
Yes.
all the way to the moon.
The more depth that you have on the front end, as far as what you've done with the borrower, the better it's going to be. I mean, I go a step further and I go all the way to full approval. I try to get an underwriter to review everything before we even write offers. That makes your offer a lot more powerful when you're kind of talking to a listing agent in a competitive situation.
Yeah.
So just get an underwriter to look at a application without an address, kind of bless everything that you got on there, and you have a conditional full approval ready to go.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I'd say pre-approval.
Pre-approval.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, I think it's the last one.
All right.
Oh, I love this one. Real estate TV guilty pleasure.
Oh, something on HGTV. I am listed. What is it?
Love it or list it?
Love it or list it.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was me.
I'm love it or list it.
I'm $1 million listing guy just because I like to
Yeah.
You look like
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
No, let's not end with that.
Yeah. Well, if it helps, I look at homes that are like my max is $3 million.
Oh, yeah?
Like I'm going out to buy it tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's my search.
I love it. Yep.
That's it. Dana, you're awesome. You're welcome anytime back at the closing table.
Oh, I hope I
Yes.
come back.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
coming on as our first guest.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All
Amazing
right.
to have you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Dana.
Okay.
Bye.